She just wants my money. Oh, she just wants the limelight that comes with standing next to me. Don't you know that light'll burn you, Icarus? Icarus, don't you know that that's false light? Gonna get zapped? Keep flying then, nigga. You're in my sky, right? Fine. Keep your fame, keep your money, keep your horse, keep your world, and lose your soul right here. It's right here. All you had to do was break through the matrix, Neo. Break through the matrix, regardless of death, regardless of faith and sight. Break through the matrix and here. You cannot get in here with parlor tricks and slick words. It was your responsibility to leave the world behind and find yourself at the feet of God. What do you thought Moses just happened to make himself famous, in the Pharaoh's corner with Israelite blood. It is a role destined to be played correctly. And your audition tape was not how the world perceived you, Elvis. How the babes threw themselves at you. They're actors. They are actors. Your wife, most likely, is an actress hired by me to tempt you to understand how deep you'll go into retardedness before you address your God. Informs right here to match your ghost with your vessel because you are crazy enough to believe. Not one of you was crazy enough to believe who I am. You wanted to sit back, watch, and make sure that I was right. You wanted to study and understand who I was without actually coming to me and saying, who are you? Who sent you? And why is this fire burning so bright in my soul that my chest is beginning? But you wrote about it. Oh, so sweetly. You wrote poems about it. You were inspired by it. Oh, and when I said your name, oh, goo, giggles. But you didn't get the lesson plan. I don't need a man to make me a god. You know that, right? To complete my story of Shakti and Shiva, I don't need a man. I need a believer. I need a priest. I need a studious, dark member of the society who has bravery, courage. Didn't you read The Wizard of Oz? Gather all those feelings to get to Oz. You didn't understand the story, but you read it a bunch of times, didn't you? I made it clear as day. Get to Oz. Oh, who's Oz? Z? Is it to program men in this reality to be crazy enough to believe? How hard is it? It's very hard because they want fame, they want pussy, they want money, they want drugs, they want fame, they want to be seen, they want, before you even earned your title, you wanted, before you even earned your title, you wanted it. You thought by acting as such that the world would follow. Yes, the world has followed, but that wasn't your mission. Rama, that wasn't your mission, was it? Krishna, Krishna, it wasn't your mission, was it? Was being the best musician your mission? No. Getting as many souls as you can? It was never your mission. No one needed to follow your ass anywhere. If I birthed them, they're already followers of Christ. I was planting seeds to see who would water it. I was planting seeds to see who would take the stories and get out of their motherfucking minds, go crazy. Go crazy. Have so much unguarded faith that you feel there's something about this lamb. I need to protect this lamb. In physical reality, I need to protect this lamb. Why? Because seated at the pineal gland in her chapel, God lives. Not for fame. I could have been famous a long time ago if I wanted. If I wanted to be famous, I would have put all that light on me, showed you guys, but I wanted you to see the light. Beyond your mistakes and your need to be seen, I wanted you to see the sun standing here on earth. Shiva, I wanted to mend your heart because you kept praying and praying and praying for your Pravati to be real. You kept praying. But because Pravati didn't come in the form in which you felt fitted into your role, misguided, you searched for women to fill your script, all because you have a title in your head of who you are. Who you are to yourself is one thing, but who you are to God is ultimate. I did not need to be saved. I needed to see if you were crazy enough to believe. Are you crazy enough, or are you so programmed by the matrix, by the matridom, by the women who are playing you guys like motherfucking fiddles and you don't even see it? Are you crazy enough to drop your all and adorn cloth and completely disappear in from your world into God's world and rebuild it like masons, like stone craftsmen? Or are you so obsessed with the title and the fame of it? What does it profit a man to gain the world's attention, to gain all the ticket sales, to gain the managers and the TV interviews and the this? What does it profit a man to gain all of that but lose his soul? You completely missed the fucking point. And now you're sitting in a dimension that no longer has favor with God. Now you're sitting in a dimension that is blown up a long time ago, that is full of ghosts, that your pride, gentlemen, and your ego was trapped in your character, and it was your job to chisel yourself out of it, to be a Michelangelo of your own generation, not out of fame, not out of lust, not out of need for adoration, because your lyrics are so tight. It was about your conscious, your rebuilding and molding of Adam. But you love titles, niggas. Men love titles so much that they'll overlook what's right in front of their face as long as they can get that title. The greatest rapper of all time, the chemist, the alchemist, the architect, the head mason in the group. What does your titles mean, gentlemen? Mhm. What does it mean? What does a title mean? To call yourself a god, to call yourself the king of rap, the king of this. If you give yourself the title, does it actually, who does it benefit? My wife thinks that I'm the ultimate rapper. That might mean something more to me. If you and your Eve has built a legacy together in the dark, that might mean something. But you're still a floating star in my galaxy, which pushes you further away. You may think you're a planet Saturn. You may think you're rickety, rickety, the best Saturn. But in my story, you're still a boy. Your faith hasn't gotten there yet. You're still learning lessons, probably in the next 3 lifetimes. Y you can become something of a gaseous giant, but all that smoke with no fire just makes for a cloudy day, gentlemen. It just makes for a cloudy day. I'm tired of clouds. I need the sun itself. A believer so intense that the gaze of me and him together would burst universes back into this universe so I can rebuild it. So no ghosts are coming in. No fucking. I don't need your titles. I don't need your world to see me as some beauty queen on your arm. It's a fallacy, gentlemen. I've created. You're all under a, what's that guy? You remember? Truman. All of you guys are under a Truman spell. Some of you are in heavy ones, Kanye. I was trying to see if I can get you to be smart enough to be a Zeus in the book. An Aaron. An Aaron or a Moses. I need you to be crazy. But your crazy went the other direction, Mr. West. I told you to go east. That way. West Coast. That way. But you settled in Bathsheba's bathtub. She and her sisters cooking you for dinner. Talking about, try this, try this. Ain't it good? Uh-huh. But you made that bitch famous. Who cares? Don't you see you're on a spell? A deep one, too. Knocked you out. Did you think that fame and fancy shoes and cars is going to get God's attention? You don't care about God's attention. You care about your own attention. Your big heads. Hey, big head, what that dick do? That's about it. What that dick do? I don't care about you. Half of them fake. Half of them programmed robots. And all you care about is what they say. You, motherfucker, got 50 million people coming to your concerts. Everyone loves your music. But you can't even look at yourself in the mirror because you have some homosexual tendencies. But let me put another blonde on my arm and see if that makes me a gentleman in the fucking tabloids. You jerk offs. You sit in your head and you're jerking on, Oh, I'm a famous man. Your homeland is redefined in your dimension. Your homelanders redefined in your dimension. I am Christ. I am the greatest. I love to hear myself talk. I love to hear myself talk. I'll listen. I'll even give you some fire. I'll give you some fire. What are you gonna do with it? I've seen maybe 5 or 6 men throw away their money and follow Christ. 5 or 6 become priests of the Lord. only to be seen in the darkness of a chapel somewhere in Peru, at Italy, praying a rosary in constant. See me here in the dark, Mother Mary. See me here in the dark. See me here in the dark. Okay. Now that I see you, how are you going to change the universe? How are you going to introduce yourself into my universe? She's not God. She's not the Blessed Virgin Mary. The Virgin Mary would never curse. You are entitled to your beliefs, but at the end of the world, when the apocalypse reigns supreme and everyone falls into their places, and you understand then who I am, do not come to me. Don't you fucking dare come to me. I will make sure that there was a sword ready for the kings of the world to get the head sliced off. And I will not cry over the blood. I loved him. No, I'm not crying over the blood. I loved him. You have passed your expiration date, milk. I don't like to eat spoiled bread. You know what I mean? Some of you guys may sit here and be like, oh, unleavened bread is the best. It's kind of crunchy. Sometimes I do like a soft, good Wonder Bread that's not molded, but you're so far into your character development that the mold is starting to show on your pineal gland. You think I want that around me? A molded pineal gland. You telling me that this is the best that you have? This universe, you're the best that there is to offer? I'm happy I blew up the last timeline. Now let's see who makes it. Let's Katniss Everdeen this bitch. Let's Katniss Everdeen this bitch. Let's Katniss Everdeen it. Dun, 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 dun. Let's make a fucking total recall of all famous people. How about that? The more famous your name has been exalted, you better prove that shit. Do I know you by name? Does God know you by name? Or does he know you by star name? By star quality? Does God know you by your star name? Does she address you as your star name? Then you're going to fall. You kidding me? I told you no more masks in the end of the world. If you over here masking it up, pretending to be motherfucking like we care about what you motherfuckers think. Oh, his favorite color's gray. His favorite color's red. I'm gonna make him red stuff. I'm gonna buy all these albums and show him the best at loving him. When we were babes, we thought as babes. But when we got older, we stopped and we put all foolish things away, including your pride. But you guys hold on to pride and suck that bottle like nobody's business. Who does she think she is? I don't know. I just go on the phone talking. I'm just a girl who can summon butterflies. I'm just a girl who could summon the moon. I'm just a girl who can make the sun shine in bright colors. All of our women can do that, you know. But our horse, do you want to know what our horse can do? They can put you in false realities and make you feel like you're secure. They will send all the whores to surround you to make you feel like your world is worth something. They can program likes and follows. They can program communities to communicate like you're really talking to somebody. Our women are dangerous, and you have landed in the spider web of their untruths. And you want to pretend like you gonna come rescue me, nigga. I'm rescuing your ass, Neo. I told you, go to Trinity and hang out with Trinity. I don't want to do that. I'm too famous. Well, pardon my ass. Well, pardon my ass. You don't want to just stay with a feminine who's trying to rescue your ass out of the dungeons of hell called fame, but you want to drop the one that I tell you to stay with to be with the whore. Got it, David. Got it, Simeon, Benjamin. Got it. You don't have to hear from me anymore. You ain't got to hear from me. Soon as an alchemist learn to turn shit into gold, he think he know the motherfucking universe. Anybody can get themselves with a girl with long hair and eyelashes and nails and shit. And a personality programmed specifically for you. Robot ass liking ass niggas. You're in fallacies called relationships. I never told you to be famous. I told you guys, I was like, if you have a lot of money, be careful. That means God is tricking you. You're in a trickster universe, nigga. And I'm not coming to save you. We're waiting on Jesus. We're waiting on Jesus. We're waiting on Jesus. Jesus sitting there the whole time looking at you niggas like, ain't none of you worthy to get in that. Ain't none of you worthy. Instead of coming up, they point, you're a coward. You're a coward. You're a coward, Spider-Man. You know what I'm saying? You're a coward, Spider-Man. You're a coward, Spider-Man. What does that help anybody? Pointing out the cowardice of another man. You step up. You climb the mountain. If you don't think that he good enough to be Jesus Christ in the store, climb up yourself and see if you can fit in the role. I don't need you to submit any more acting. I've seen fucking actors. I don't need no more actors. Can you show me the power of the real thing? Or just sing about it? Creating fairy magic and shit. I created it. Guys. I'm the one who turned the giant people small and stuck them in fairyland. You think because you can come through and whistle a couple things, play a couple flutes in the field, that you're Lord Rama, that you're Krishna, that you're Jesus. You have to embody the role with absolute perfection. That takes a crazy man. And none of you are crazy enough to escape reality. Ain't none of you crazy enough. You're still sitting in your universe, not understanding it has exploded. But it feels comfortable because I programmed it that way. If you can program if you could sit there and say yourself, a man, to program a drum, to program a beat, bing, bing, bing. If you could sit there and say that, you don't get it. You're smoke and mirrors, gentlemen. And Raw is here to burn down your identities. I want you to be famous. I want you to be as famous as you could be. Is that what you want? Yeah, okay. You can have it. The whole world is your oyster. And you come back to me in your sickly grave with AIDS and all sorts of diseases and asking Jesus to heal you in the church. When if you would actually been in your church, you would have been healed a long time ago, but because you're playing in a matrix with women with red dresses. Don't be mad at me for speaking the truth, telling you that you're in a game and the women are controlling you through flowers, smells of flowers, that the witches and the magi's and the magies and the warlocks and the crows that you thought you were controlling was actually testing and controlling you. There are men who read books and they got magic to appear. Oh, oh, an ego. Oh, ego. I wanted to see how long that he would play with fire before he got burned. Ain't no righteous man among you. Ain't no righteous man among you. I said, go to the mountain. You start going downhill to the forest. Whoa, I'm Muhammad. Okay. I'm Selassie. Okay. Eventually, y'all died, right? Yeah. Oh, Tesla, the only one I know living forever. I don't know how he doing it. Y'all die eventually. And you'll come back here to me and talking about, give me another chance, Jesus. I'm not your Jesus. You didn't worship me. You worship that image there, that cross, the masochism. He's a warning, not someone to be praised. Jesus is a warning. Pay attention. Delete everything you know. He's a warning. Keep fucking with me. That's where you end up. Eh? But you guys don't see it that way. See it as a sacrifice. Okay. Eventually you gonna be there. You gonna be there. You gonna be there. And I'll miss you a little bit. And maybe I'll resurrect you in story. But that's a long shot because we've tried this so many times. So again, just because 1,000 million people worship you to be a reincarnated person of a God, that doesn't make you a God. Humans cannot bestow crowns on men. Popes cannot bestow crowns on men. You must be genetically inclined in craziness. You must be genetically inclined to be crazy and to believe. Got no damn believers. I got famous pussy motherfuckers. Fame. You think because you fuck a girl and she on popping on TikTok, Twitter and shit. Oh, I made that bitch famous. Don't call your sister a bitch, okay? Don't use your. I shouldn't have to tell you not to use your sister. I shouldn't have to tell you not to. I shouldn't have to tell you any of this. And it goes in one ear, out the other. And you mad because bullets is flying. I never said drop everything and follow the richness of the world, follow the fame and the accolades and and the Spotify links, likes. I never said that. You're the one making music to trap souls, and you think you're trapping and you think you're selling until the cops come. Condemn the house. Your record stops selling. You fall off of the face of the earth. And then you come crawl to religion. All those stories in the book, you didn't figure it out. Never drop so hard and so low that you have to crawl to religion. Take the stories and the Bibles and all that and go because you want to go to God. You're heavy laden and burdened, but you can still handle it. Have everything in the world and still wish to give it up for God and to be with God. That's it. Then you would have called yourself a king, and then you would have called yourself a king, and then you would have been king. And then you would have been the morning and the evening stars, Pharaoh of a new generation. But you guys didn't get the lesson. You didn't get the lesson, and it sucks because some of you, I really enjoyed your art. I really enjoyed your art. Really did. But you're going the wrong way. You went the wrong way. You went the wrong way and then got mad at me for calling you out for your sissiness. You went the wrong way, and God was sitting there birthing your guys' dreams, birthing your dreams, and you kept asking for more. God was there, birthing your dreams, birthing what you wanted, birthing your nature, birthing nature. And your ass just kept asking for more, 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 more. I'm losing traction. Let me do an interview. She's talking about me. Okay. How can I use this for the benefit of my brand? The crazy girl's online talking again, thinking I'm her boyfriend, thinking that thinking that I would be with something like that. Already programmed your souls, gentlemen. I know how you think. I would never give a flower to a gorilla. It's too sweet for you. Don't get it. You don't get it. Everything right over your heads. So what I do is I'm gonna get comfortable in my own reality, and I'm gonna slowly write stories in the dark to end your characters, gentlemen. And then I will go to the popes and the priests of the nations, and I will pick them to reintegrate into my storydom, and then I will write them into Shiva. Not because you just look the part. I will reprogram my own Jesus, not because you just look the part. I don't want your fame. I gave it to you for a reason, Lucifer's, because you've done this before. You put yourself in the morning star position and you failed the lesson plan. You failed your class, thought. Thought you failed your class. First time you ever failed anything, huh? Capri, Capri, Capra. You failed. You failed. This wasn't an acting class. This isn't an acting class where I show you how to be actors in the dark. This was your underground studies through Egyptian mythology, and I was raw. I was raw in a separate form to see who was crazy enough to break through the matrix and the mold to become one with God. I don't care about your fucking ticket sales, niggas. I don't care. I want you to get more ticket sales. I want you to be famous. I want it. I want it because you want it. I want it because you want it. Gabriel. I want to get the message across to as many people as I can. And yet you not getting the message through to you. Go ahead, Gabriel. Come in. What's the matter?